Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to go over compounding. All right, now, okay, let's fix that. This is a principle that has really served me well throughout my life. Many people talk about this. They speak about it in different ways. I think you have Ed Mylett saying, one more, the power of one more. You have, the Tim Ferriss who says 1% better. And, all these guys are pretty much saying the same thing. I mean, Einstein said that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, and he is not wrong, because people underestimate the power of compounding and actually just how much you can do in small increments versus how much less you do in chunks, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's say you start here and you want to get to this end destination over here. Okay, let's make it all nice. Now, you're going to get here, okay, a lot faster by doing small increments of work of, let's say, 1. Okay, just 1. So let's say you are here and you've got no abs, and you want to get here to abs. Okay, you are going to get here a lot faster to abs, to your end goal, by doing, let's say, 1 sit-up per day versus 100 sit-ups per day, and then you don't do shit for 2 weeks. Right, so doing things in these short little bursts and sprints, and then stopping and then doing nothing for the rest of the time, if that makes sense. So in this example over here, I mean, okay, we all know that you need to do more than 1 sit-up per day over an extended period of time to get abs, and there's diet and so on and so forth. There's a lot of moving parts to this. But just for the sake of the example, if you were to go to the gym and say, hey, I'm going to start working on my six-pack, and I'm going to start by doing 1 sit-up, most likely, if you say to yourself, can I do 1 sit-up? Okay, question mark. The answer is going to be yes, I can. And then you're going to ask yourself another question, can I do 2? And then the answer is probably going to be yes. And you're going to say, hey, if I can do 2, I could probably do 4. And if I could do 4, I could probably do 8. But hey, maybe 12 is a bit too much. Maybe 16 is a bit too much, right? So I'm gonna finish on 8 today. And today you might finish on 8. Okay? So you might finish on 8 for the day. And then tomorrow you might finish on 8. Okay? And the day after you might finish on 12. And the day after that, you might finish on 16. And the day after that, you might finish on 30. And the point of this is just to show you that by taking something big, this end goal, okay, over here, and let's say it takes you, 10,000 reps, okay, to get six-pack abs, for example. By saying, I'm going to not eat this entire thing in units or chunks, okay, so people love to chunk things, okay, chunks of 100 for, like, let's say, once every 2 weeks I'm going to do chunks of 100, and then I'm going to eat like shit. I'm going to rather say, hey, I'm going to try and reduce this number by 1. Okay, let's change the color over here. I'm going to try and reduce this number by 1 every day. And more than likely, if you can stick to this and say, hey, I'm going to do 1 per day, you'll probably do 2. And if you can do 2, you would probably do, 3, and so on and so forth, because you will realize it's not that bad. And each day that you do it, you're a little bit more stronger. You are stronger, you're more energized, and the next day you do more, and the next day you do more, and the next day you do more, right? And obviously in between all of this stuff, because it's exercise, you will have a rest day. But with everything else, I mean, you do not need to rest. Okay, so in a business sense, you would not need to rest the muscle. In a business sense, even on the weekends, you will see if you can break off your end goal. If your goal is to make $10,000 per month, you will probably work on that goal during the weekend as well, right? It's spelled week, okay, and like this, because the weekend is for weak people, and we are not weak. Get out of here, right? We are not weak at all. So there is no end for us. And the thing is, if you feel like there's an end, maybe you're going through the wrong door in life. You will know you're going through the right door. Everyone has a specific door, okay, to go through, and you will know, and it's labeled you, whatever your name is, and you will know that you are going through this door for yourself when you go through it and you have energy. If you are an entrepreneur and you are doing something where you feel like you need a break, okay, from what it is you are doing, then you are going through the wrong door. If you're going through the right door, you will not feel exhausted. You will not feel like you need a break. You will feel like this is your calling in life and you're doing this because it makes you happy and you can see an end in sight, and eventually over a long enough period of time, it's going to compound, and 5, 10, 15 years from now, you are going to be in a much better or much different position from where you started. And listen, you can like everything is compounding. Okay, and you can literally compound everything. Relationships with your girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, parents, kids, co-workers, everything is compounding, right? Everything in life can come down to this very, very simple word, and it's called compounding. Going out consistently with your friends, you'll compound a good relationship. Speaking nicely to your spouse, you'll compound a good relationship, right? Your children and your spouse and your husband and your friends, they all spell love, Time. So the more time you spend with them, the more time you compound in this area, you will have a better relationship with them. I hope that has helped. I hope that you can see why you should rather do small increments of things than chunking. Chunking is great, but I don't think that using it in this sense is very productive. I think it's a lot more productive to go, hey, can I do one more? Can I do one more? Can I show up one more time tomorrow? Ed Mylett gives this very good story about his dad, and I think his dad was going through rehab, and he felt like he couldn't stay sober, and as far as I'm recalling the story that he told, and like the guy, I guess his sponsor or whatever, said to him, hey, listen here, I know that you're busy struggling, but can you stay sober for one more day? And then he said, well, one more day, yes, I could probably do it for one day. And that's where he gets the power of one, right? And I think we all need to adopt this mindset and see if we can compound our way to success. And by doing so, we will have a lot smoother transition. Compounding allows you to shift your life in the right direction in a way that is smooth and not in a way that is like, bam, let's go, balls to the wall. Let's put 100% effort in today and then like slack for the next 2 weeks and then come back and try and put in like 60% and then fall off for like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. This is why people who start New Year's resolutions to exercise, on the 1st of January, they never show up. I'll call these people consistent inconsistencies. I go to gym, literally the 1st of January, there are people in the gym. The 31st of January, there's no one in the gym, right? Because people kind of fall off. They do things in sprints. They come and they think that they need to run 10 kilometers every single day, rather than saying, hey, today I'm going to walk 100 kilometers on the treadmill, and then I'm going to walk 100 meters on the treadmill. I'm going to move over to the bicycle. I'm going to do 100 meters on the bicycle, and then I'm going to go home. Or today I'm going to come to the gym and I'm going to do one exercise and go home, and then kind of compound it into a habit. They want to come and they want to do chunking, and then it serves them bad because they reach burnout a lot quicker and they stop doing what they're meant to do. Guys, don't be that person. Hope this has helped you. Please let me know down below what you think of this video, and I will see you in another video. Till then, bye-bye.